Hi guys. All right, so since it's Mercury retrograde, I thought this one would be pretty important. It's since you've been gone. How do they feel about you? Sorry. For all signs, if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. Sorry guys, I didn't really get cleaned up to do any of these videos today. I'm pretty tired. I've got a lot of private readings to get through, and I still wanted to get up to YouTube, so bear with me. You guys get to see the best and the worst of me every day. All right, so for Aries, since you've been gone, how do they feel? For Aries, since you've been gone. Oh, they still have a lot of emotion for you, Aries. They still think of you very fondly. They still think of you sexually, or if it's not a sexual relationship, okay, they still think of you passionately. Lots of care. They're obsessed. They cannot get you off their mind, actually. You guys could share children, or they have children. Somebody has children. This is pretty... This was a power couple situation. I don't care if you guys were a couple or not, but this person is obsessed with you, still thinks you're the 10 of Cups. They lose sleep over you. Are they going to do anything about it, Aries? Since you've been gone, are they going to do anything about it? No. No. They're too afraid. They're afraid of rejection. They're afraid you wouldn't invest again. It's their wish fulfillment, but they're not going to do anything about it. As of now, anyway, right? As of now. For Taurus, the person... Oh, since you've been gone, sorry. How do they feel about you since you've been gone? For Taurus. Somebody's taking bitters for their stomach. Okay. Oh, they blame you. They blame you for all. This is a you problem. If they ever reach out to you, they're not going to be very kind. They're not going to be very understanding. They're going to be pretty hateful. So hopefully they don't reach out. Definitely playing the victim. Maybe they are. I mean, I don't know what happened between the two of you, but like maybe they are. The number 5 is going to be relevant. They seek justice. They don't wish well on you. They could be going to a tarot reader, a psychic, voodoo specialist, I don't know, but they're going to somebody about you. Do they want to reconcile with you? In a sick sort of way, they do. They do, in a sick sort of way. I don't know why they would bother if this is kind of hatred they have, but maybe they have that hatred because you don't want to reconcile and they're stalking you as well. Maybe they have that hatred because you don't want to reconcile because they know that they can't reconcile with you, so it's like it's easier just to hate you. There's still an energetic tie between the two of you, in case you didn't know. What's the outcome of this? Sorry about the parrots. They're so freaking loud today. You might hear from them eventually, and it's going to be... It's not going to go well. It's not. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a tower moment. For Gemini, since you've been gone. For Gemini, since you've been gone. How do they feel about you? Oh, they're still holding on to some sort of hope. They're kind of delusional, to be honest with you. They have other options, Gemini, but they're just really kind of holding on to the hope that you're still invested, okay? They still see you as like this wish fulfillment. They have a lot of emotions. They're hoping that like there's divine timing that you'll reach out. They're hoping they can get past this if not, you know? A lot of pain and instability. I feel like mentally they're a little unstable. I do. Whatever that looks like, I do. If you believe in witchcraft, they could be doing witchcraft on you. They could, for sure. They're trying to heal, but they're very brokenhearted. They really wanted this. They wanted the emotional fulfillment, and they wanted the full extent of whatever you guys were, okay? It doesn't have to be romantic, but they want the full extent of it. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Oh, geez. They may travel towards you. You guys may have like a hookup. Oddly enough, you guys could end up like, ugh, don't do it. Don't do it. There could be some convincing to have like another last hurrah, okay? If this was sexual. If it wasn't sexual, they still could, like, contact you over this, and there'd be a lot of regret on one of the sides. This would not go, this would not become something beautiful ever again. Moving on to Cancer. Since you've been gone. Cancer, you might be having issues with your chest. Oh, damn. They're doing something behind your back or had been. And this is all their fault. They're not with you because...
Are you almost done that reading?
No. Okay. They're not with you because they caused the problem. Okay, so regardless, do they take responsibility? To some extent, yes. Half and half, I would say. Some of it they're going, well, you know, Cancer, like, you could have forgiven me, or Cancer, like, it wasn't what you think, you know, but it 100% was, Cancer, you're right. They're hoping you'll come back. They could be telepathically trying to get to you as well, like sending you, like, messages through the universe, hoping, like, you know, you'll come back and let them apologize or let them be. I don't see you guys reconciling at this time. Lots of hostility, actually, still. If you ran into each other or talked, there would be a fight. They think this is a very heavy burden, but again, they brought this on themselves, and with all these eights, this is very karmic, and it's time for them to release it, okay? They're talking to other people about you as well. Okay, moving on to Leo. Moving on to Leo. Since you've been gone, how do they feel? Very lonely. They have a little spark of hope that at some point they'll run into you and or hear from you. They're still very invested. They're throwing themselves into their work and their career so that they don't have to think about this. Extremely upset at night about you. They're hoping in divine timing you guys will have some sort of reconciliation. They could be watching you or having people keep tabs on you as well. They're still energetically tied to you. This whole thing has been a very big tower moment to them. It's been a very bad lesson. Oof. Yeah, they have some obsession here for sure. They think about you nonstop. What's the outcome of the two of you? What's the outcome of Leo and this person? Now, somebody keeping their options open. This has just become a heavy burden for the both of you. Regardless of if you're the 10 of Cups to this person, it's just done. It's over with. Moving on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. Since you've been gone. Whoa. Since you've been gone, Virgo. Oh, still have, this is a very heavy burden, Virgo. I don't know what happened between the two of you. It doesn't have to be romantic. But this has become like, they might be over-exercising, not eating right, not sleeping. They have a ton of affection still for you, okay? They are throwing themselves into something and overdoing it, causing themselves some health issues, actually. They're trying to keep their options open, but their options aren't other people. This is just, how can I, you know, keep keep motive. No, I'm not the word I want to. How can I keep going and not think about Virgo? How can I, you know, I need another job, another hobby, like something like that. I just don't want to think about Virgo. Definitely could have darker skin than you. I'm seeing a carnivorous plant. They may send you messages about moving forward with you. They're going to tell you how painful this has been for them and how they've been alone. They want to see growth and progress. They are absolutely crazy in love with you. So the ball is in your court there, Virgo. All right, moving on to Libra. Since you've been gone, Libra. How do they feel since you've been gone? I'm seeing turquoise. Well, They still think about you passionately. If you guys never had an intimate relationship, this person just still has passion in general. They think you're the tower moment. They think you're the toxic one. They're still obsessing over you, though. At some point, they did see you as the Ten of Cups, and now they are resentful and angry. They could be going through some sort of glow up just to, like, spite you, I would say, or, you know, make you jealous, make you upset. Definitely telling a different story than what really happened. If they came back, they would try to, if it was a romance, they'd try to seduce you. If it wasn't, they would try to manipulate you. This person's a bit of a user. I don't really like them. They'll get over it. They'll get over it. They're going to move past this within the next 3 to 4 or 5 months, okay? All right, moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, since you've been gone, how do they feel? I'm seeing a carousel or something. Oh, they still think very highly of you. They're trying to heal from this. They're very heartbroken, Scorpio. They really are. They have other options. They're not taking. They're spending time alone. They're trying not to do something dangerous and or stupid, okay? They cannot make any decisions without you. They feel like they can feel you energetically still. And they would like to reconcile. They have a lot of hope for this, but it's become a very heavy burden. Messages going back and forth as to whether you two are going to invest again. This is going to be in your... The ball's in your court with this one, Scorpio. I don't know what kind of relationship you had or what happened, but they would be willing to invest again, okay? It does look like you're kind of hesitant. It could be the other way around, of course, but yeah, they might be... One of you is going to keep your options open because I think that everybody knows this is kind of like done and over with. For Sagittarius, since you've been gone, how do they feel about you? I'm seeing an angel, if you believe in that, and weight loss. Oh boy. Still energetically tied to you, unable to detach at this time. They feel like you're imbalanced. And they do, the conversations, if you guys talked in the past or talked recently, conversations terrible. They could be losing sleep over you or feeling very lethargic. They think you will not meet halfway at any point, and they made a judgment call. They're working hard towards some sort of goal and trying to forget you. If you were to reach out, I see that they would not take it well. They're manifesting something brand new. They feel like this is useless. They could go through some sort of glow up. Again, I don't think this glow up is out of spite. I feel like this glow up is knowing that they have to be better or do better. And they're trying to invest elsewhere. What's the outcome of the two of you? An invite somewhere. One of you inviting the other one somewhere. And change. We have the Lovers. We have the Lovers. I don't know, Sagittarius. This still has something. Still has something. Okay. For Capricorn, since you've been gone, how are they feeling, Capricorn, since you've been gone? They're going to slip and fall. That's weird. They're very imbalanced, having a hard time working and sleeping. They may have done something behind your back, or you did them, but it's going to be found out by a bunch of people, like a community of people. This is going to be talked about for a while, okay? This person's having a tower moment. They really felt like you were the one at some point, but they may have still be looking at pictures of you, but they may have created more controversy just by like trying to make it your fault, trying to like get everybody to believe that you're the problem. What's the outcome? moving on, regret, and detaching. Okay. For Aquarius, since you've been gone. For Aquarius, since you've been gone, how do they feel? Their systems are upset. Yeah. They are feeling very distant at this time. Sorry, guys, my back needs to be cracked. They still want to, they're still holding out some sort of hope. They still want to offer something to you, but they're hesitant because they feel like if they reach out, it's not going to go well. You could run into them at some sort of gathering or like even public supermarket, something of that nature. They feel like you've done something behind their back and you're not being honest about it. They feel like you're hiding something. They have a lot of emotions still think of you very highly, but they're hiding the fact that they still want this companionship with you, trying to be stoic. They could get into another relationship for like 5 minutes because of this, if it was a romance, okay? They're using other people basically to get over you. What's the outcome? Oh my God, my ass is going on. What's the outcome? No, it's over and done with. It's over and done with. They're pulling now as the devil. They're now going to be the problem for somebody else, I guess. All right, moving on to Pisces, since you've been gone. I'm seeing a map. They could be losing sleep and think this is a very heavy burden. They are potentially manifesting your downfall. I hate to say that, but it's kind of true. They're very hesitant to do anything. They're going through some sort of change. They could be thinking of you well with other people, if that makes sense. They do watch you to some degree. They are trying to decide if this is a you problem or a them problem. They're keeping their options open for other situations so they don't think about you. They still value you. Four of Wands, High Priestess, they still value you. They're lying about it or they're lying to themselves about it, okay? Do they want to reconcile? It looks like yes. You'll be getting messages about somebody wanting to invest again. Sharp language here, but a truth will come out. And it's very possible that you two, with the Ace of Cups, end up working this out, but we will see. All right, guys, hopefully this helped.